Last time on Tomb of Annihilation.
We opened on a distraught party, or rather the distraught remains of a former party, now notably incomplete. Retreating from the scene of Graymie's death, the scene of a soul theft, Helby, Aldrig, and Ava returned to the watery hallway of reflection. There, standing over a table already laid with delicious, tempting morsels of food, they found Olog, the tiny, an orcish bard, accompanied by Lum the Mastiff and Donkey, the donkey. Vossi made fast friends with Olog, won over the moment she smelled his cooking. The friendship was sealed for good, as Olog fed her a slice of freshly baked cherry pie. The group were initially skeptical, Aldrig stopping to check if a drink given to him by Olog might be poisoned, and Ava checking first with Asticia whether accepting Olog's offer of company might lead to weal or to woe, something she had also done when meeting Graymie and Varys for the first time. Olog drew his viola and began to draw its strings, a mystical and enchanting melody ensuing, sensed by the heart rather than the ears, as if he were drawing the bow across the heartstrings directly. The sound not only captivated the group, but bent the magical weave itself, conjuring a large circular tent to serve as his kitchen in the middle of the tomb. He then set about making some more delicious treats to ingratiate himself, the oppressive atmosphere of this sodden, wretched place seeming for a moment to be interrupted by the power of pizza. Feeling refreshed, the newly formed group of heroes descended further into the tomb. Eventually, turning a corner and glancing at a mirror hanging at the end of a corridor, Ava was magically drawn into it and imprisoned in a claustrophobic cell of twisting red energy, the cell itself hopelessly drifting in a vast emptiness, a seemingly endless and featureless void. Aldrig glanced at the same mirror, but yet managed yet again to resist the magical effects by sheer willpower. Casting Identify, Aldrig then learned the command words of the mirror and spoke Blackfire, releasing a random prisoner from its isolated cells. The mirror spewed forth a minotaur that was here to gore, and then battle ensued. Aldrig, Olog, and Helby made short work of it, Helby using her magic to summon a noble mounted squirrel knight by the name of Sir Bedivere, a bold soul bearing shield and handaxe and mounted on an amphibious steed. Speaking Blackfire again did not retrieve Ava, but rather a frost giant. Battle did ensue, but was soon ended peacefully, as Aldrig boosted the self-confidence of the giant, convincing him that he was a gorgeous, glistening gem of a giant, and should check out what a babe he is by looking in the mirror, which promptly trapped the giant again in one of its desolate cells. The next prisoner to be ejected was a Gaki, a hungry ghost, obsessed with gnawing slowly on a lump of rotten flesh. The moment it emerged, Olog secured it in a headlock, using his skills as a chef to resist the strange magical urges and hunger that the ghost emitted, his revulsion at the poor quality meat proving too powerful. He then used his strength to force the Gaki to look into the mirror, trapping it once more. Eventually, Ava was freed, and Aldrig spoke the other command word of the mirror, Kamara. The mirror of life trapping was deactivated, and the group ventured on. Reaching a door, or rather an engraved slab of stone on which was carved a hooded humanoid with starry night where their face should have been, Olog magically deactivated the locking magic, and the group entered. Inside, they found winding corridors leading to a marble plinth, atop which lay a gold crown topped with a glittering black opal. Around the corner from this curious object stood another stone-carved devil face, its mouth a well of utter darkness. Darkness, but not silence. The stone face whispered ominously to Olog that darkness was coming, that their doom was at hand. Buds, let us do character recaps. Let's start with Olog the Tiny.
Hi, I'm Snooch. I'm going to be playing Olog the Tiny, who is not tiny at all. Who is the chef of the group and a bard.
Chef first, Bud second.
Yes.
Next up, Helby.
Hello, I'm Jelly. I play Helby Neatgo, who is a Beastmaster Ranger Forest Gnome, and she has a companion who is a Velociraptor called Vossi, and currently has a friend called Sebedivir.
Yeah, he's hanging out. Yeah, he ain't got anywhere to be yet. He's chilling. He's just you know, you got him for an hour. He's around.
Nice.
He's got a dentist appointment later, but for now he's with you.
Excellent.
Next up, Ava.
Hey, I am Mistani. I am playing Ava Wind Reaver, half-orc Tempest Cleric of Astitia, and also mourning the loss of my friend.
And finally, Aldrich.
Hey yo, it's me, it's Philly G, and this is what I see. It's Charlie Gamur, and this is what you heard. I'm a celestial warlock of the Riven Queen. That's what I've seen.
Raven Queen.
I just made that up. That was a freestyle.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Nice.
So, the magic words, that means it's D&D time. We pick up right where we left off.
Oh, I thought it was
at the
going
end
to
of
be roll
last
initiative.
the end of last time, you guys were investigating this carved stone face with a mouth of utter darkness that whispered ominous things to you, Olog. And then Ava cast augury, I believe, and started rolling some dice to see what Astitia thinks about this whole business.
I don't remember what my course of action was. Can you describe the mouth again? Or the whole scene, I guess?
Yeah. So, as you came into this kind of maze area, you saw on the outside of the slab that was serving as a door a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand was raised with palm extended. Olog did some dispelling magic to open both the doors of this place. You saw this crown with a black opal in the kind of center of the area. And then over here, where you guys are now, a green stone face of devilish countenance protrudes from the wall. The devil's mouth is agape and filled with darkness. I think you had detect magic up
I do.
last time.
Mm-hmm.
So you detected no. You detected transmutation magic. Nothing else.
Oh, right. So the course of action was to enter the darkness.
Okay, cool.
And then it was going to be wheel, woe, or neutral. But as a reminder, since I have cast this previously today, there is a 25% cumulative. So this will be the first one that I'll just get a random reading.
13th of November, Dirk was a good boy and rolled it and wrote it down.
Nice. Good
so
job.
we, because it was the only way it could happen because of a cliffhanger at the end of last time, we saw your dice rolling and like stopping almost on joints on the edges and like wobbling back and forwards, looking almost like they were going to settle, and then a moment later like they were going to rock back and fall that way, a moment later looking like they were going to fall forwards. So we pick up on that. We've got some gratuitous, totally over the top shots of that, like drawn out way too long from like 5 different camera angles. And then, you know, I'm picturing that everyone is watching this intently, and there's almost utter silence in this area, apart from maybe the whispering from the mouth itself. Eventually, though, once I've finished hamming this up, they fall in an orientation that indicates woe. Clear indication of woe.
There's danger inside there. And I don't believe there may... It will be dangerous, and there may be no reward at the end. She scoops up her dice and puts them away. Detect magic is no longer up.
Okay.
I forgot the voice of Olak, so.
Hmm?
Oh god.
You could just speak in Snow's voice and say, Oleg says that blah, blah, blah until you figure it out.
Yeah, maybe. We still have, the staircase.
And the path to our right.
I think we should look around a bit more before going into certain death.
I agree. I don't know that we need to go in there at all. There's certain rooms in here that are nothing but traps.
But Elby, death holds no fear for you and I. We are warriors.
Yes, Kubzan, we are worried, but I can still die, and I don't really want to.
If death comes for you, kick it in the shins.
I don't think it works that way.
Jump away from it. Death can't run as fast as we can.
I think Ava can run faster than us at the moment. So, I'd rather not chance it. We will have fights, I promise. I promise you will get fights and running and jumping and I swear on my life.
No, alright then.
Kubazan's like the actual best.
I know. I love him.
Ah. So, this is what you meant when you said, you have voices in your heads?
Oh yeah, I have a god in my head, and Ava has a god in her head, and
I had 2 at one point.
that's true.
Actually, 2 at 2 points.
And Aldrich has a god in his head.
I like
Has
look
anyone
at
ex-
Ava did,
She asks, has anyone explained to you the nature of this tomb?
well, I am all ears.
I don't want to get too deep into the history, because then we're just standing around here wasting time. But the gods who ruled Omu after what's his face?
Uptao.
Uptao. The gods who ruled Omu after Uptao left Schultz have been imprisoned in magical artifacts. And I think she'll pull the amulet of health from her neck and just kind of wiggle it a little to kind of demonstrate and then let it fall. And then she says, when we touch the artifacts, the gods try to enter our heads. I'm not too keen on it, but they can be helpful. I'm so fast now.
Hmm.
How many have we recovered, Helby?
6, I think.
Oh, and one was on Grammy.
Oh, 7 then.
I have 2. And Helby, I think you now have 2. Because you have...
The
Because
one.
I have Papazodal and I've got Ejin.
Yep.
You
Yeah, I
got the
think
mace that has Wongo.
I
Yep.
think Oleg will also just ask, like, well, which gods have you met so far?
I've met Wongo. I don't recommend interacting with him. He is so violent. In my head, he encouraged me to slaughter you all, so... but now
That's a
Ejin
shame.
is in my head.
Well, I'm sure you would be capable of it.
I'd rather not find out.
Shall we? And I kind of point, well, just gesture behind me to behind Molish.
The south?
To the
Yeah.
south.
Yeah, I think Ava will nod and say, let's explore possibilities first.
We would get to lead the way.
Olive,
Okay,
you
so-
see a gold crown topped with a glittering black opal resting on a marble pedestal.
Well, this does look quite familiar, doesn't it? I will look over at the door.
You can still see through, it's still open.
Well, let's explore the stairs then.
Have I already checked it for traps? If not, I'd like to check it for traps.
I think you did.
Did you wheel a wool for the crown as well?
No, but I
Just as a
detected
crown.
magic on it. The crown's not magical, but the pedestal it's on has abjuration magic on it, so it's probably trapped. It's probably trapped and useless.
Like, can I just presume that it is the spell that I think it is? Or would you like me to make an Arcana check to in her to see what I think it is?
You can presume because I think there's just as much chance that Phil is incorrect as Eldrick, so that's fine with me.
Okay. Well, I would say, like, perhaps it is a glyph spell.
A glyph?
It's hilarious. So what you can do is you can put a glyph on a book, and if someone picks it up and moves it, it will explode.
It may be something to that effect. I would expect something of that caliber, perhaps even more violent.
It is fairly violent. Like, if you have ever been in the wake of a fireball, I'm not sure, maybe a glyph and a fireball, they're similar in magnitude, but I would not like to mess with a glyph.
I would recommend we don't touch the crown, unless we know we need it. Well then, Derek, have I already checked the stairs for traps?
I can't remember. There's a
Alright.
perception roll. Let's do another one. I can't remember.
Sure. Yeah, I can't remember either. I know I checked the general area, and I think the doorway specifically, but I don't think I checked like the stairwell for traps. So let's do it. 24.
Whew. You're pretty sure there are no shenanigans down this stairwell.
Well, I think if I go down this staircase, no boulders will fall on me at least. With that, she starts going down. Gak. There you are.
I turn to Olag and I say, she's so brave, all of the time. It's very frightening, intimidating.
Well, I would say it is inspiring.
Admirable. That is the word I was looking for.
I'm gonna stop here because I can see something. And I want to know what it is.
You see another carved devil face protruding from the wall.
Is it like basically the same as the one above?
This
At a-
one, there's normal darkness, kind of the darkness that is caused by an absence of light in a normal room
Rather than magical, gotcha.
in its mouth, but
So-
other than that, similar.
So
Okay.
There's an art style. There's a trend.
Oh, wait. That's a gargoyle, isn't it?
Yes, down there. Yeah, you see one gargoyle there on top of like plinths, and behind it you see an empty plinth.
Yeah, this is the one we fought. She turns back to the group. I think Gak and Malesh would have followed, and says, "Devil mask," and points to the one to her left, I guess, because she's facing the group.
Mhm.
And then she points to the right and says, "That's where the gargoyles are, with the pit in the center." Well, I suppose I could
The
investigate.
ones, well, you angered one, you said?
Specifically, I believe that was Grammy. And then she is going to check the devil mask for traps, I guess, or shenanigans.
Okay.
Is that just going to stay the shenanigans thing?
You don't
That'd be
notice
okay.
any shenanigans there. It doesn't whisper to you. This one
Yeah.
keeps it keeps if it has something to say, it keeps it zipped.
I would still feel much better casting detect magic, so I think I'm going to step aside so people can come down if they want to, and I'm going to start casting detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
This is very cool looking. I wouldn't want to live here, but as a showpiece, I suppose, it's like a front room.
I think I will extend my hand to Vossi and just carefully, very slowly move it to like her neck and just scratch it. And then
Vossi would
probably
make a kind of a little-
would get, you know, also one scratches, so he would kind of move over and try to push her over. Oh, fine, big guy. She is, quite disciplined, isn't she?
Disappointed?
Disciplined.
Oh, disciplined. Sorry. Yes, she she can be. Where food is involved, she's not overly disciplined.
Nah. Is that why she was so quick to trust me?
Yes. Not that you're not trustworthy, but it helped.
She was very good in the jungle when we were coming to Omu because there was limitless food. That is everything that we could couldn't cook, Vossi could eat.
That's true.
You know, I heard of someone, a chef in the jungle. It is only really a rumor, but I heard they created a special sauce that went with everything you could kill in the jungle.
Oh, really?
Well,
I
I don't really believe that. There is much more to cooking than just a sauce, but it is still an interesting little story.
If my memory serves me, it sounds like sounds very exotic. Perhaps it is a dragonborn thing.
Perhaps their cuisine is quite unique. I look over at Ava. I don't really have a feeling for time. How long does it take usually?
10 minutes.
How many minutes has it been?
I'm not sure.
At a dramatically appropriate moment, the ritual will be done.
How long would you like it to be? How long is a piece of string?
You both have a feeling that the length of a ritual is flexible, and it's not a universal constant. In fact, it can be bent, shortened, or lengthened by the length of a conversation, even.
So what you're saying is time is relative, and
Yeah.
there was I remember speaking to a human. He had crazy white hair that was all over the place, and I remember him saying that time is relative. So you know when people say that when you're having fun, time flies when you're having fun. It's because time is relative. When you're bored, it seems like the time drags through the mud.
A wise man, but like,
It was. I
to
cannot
say-
remember his name.
I have to say, a human with white hair, crazy hair all over, it really sounds like a yeti rather than a human to me.
Perhaps. It wasn't very tall though. I'll be 6'1" and like really skinny. So it wasn't very tall. So I don't know. And where would I see a yeti in Chult? Or I can't remember actually where I saw him. Might have been in Waterdeep.
Oh, you have been to Waterdeep.
Yes. I was at the Yawning Portal, and they sent me here because I was talking a lot about the Death Curse, and I wanted to know the origins of the Death Curse. And there's a man in the Yawning Portal. Also, I can't remember his name because I think it's probably been about 30 years since I left Waterdeep. So,
Well, you know what? How about we get out of here and then you give me a tour of Waterdeep sometime?
I'd love to. Hopefully, we can find my little purple friend.
Purple friend?
You know those ones with the white hair and purple skin?
Wait, do I? Hold on.
That-
I'm just gonna roll
What?
this. What are you talking about?
Drow.
Oh. I figured
He
just
doesn't know
takes,
they're called drow.
takes
He doesn't know they're called drow. It just like describes what a drow is.
Right, yes, the dark elven types.
Yes, they're like there are the tall ones with blonde hair and they have pointy ears, and then there are the shorter ones than them, and they have the orange hair, and always are angry. Always are angry.
So you're
I feel attacked right now.
Also, like out of character, legit. Like everyone else I've ever been in a fight with has been like, "Oh, I'm gonna hate everyone." I'm like, whoa. Yeah. I'm not in the forest, and so I hate you. It's your fault that I'm not in the forest. I'm like, okay, sorry. How do I accommodate you? Please don't hurt me.
does sound
very
like
skilled
someone I
ranger,
met
you.
before. Right. And I like do the gesture of like, just looking at like a pocket watch, but I don't have a watch.
As you do so, Ava rises, her eyes aglow with a magical energy.
Cool. Do I see anything?
No. You're blind! No, you see
Oh,
no magical auras. This has forsaken me.
I want to push myself up like right to the devil mask. I'm gonna ask Sir Bedivere to move to the side or something, please. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
Polite chittering.
Do I see anything now?
Still no.
Is the darkness something I can enter?
You can look inside there. There's no magical aura radiating from this one, and there's just roughly hewn inside of a mouth. Like it's clear that whoever carved this really put their best work on the outside, not really thinking about very close inspection on the inside. So it's kind of just looks a bit like rock on the inside there.
Is there anything in there?
No.
Okay. Well, there's nothing in there. The mouth up top, the magical transmutation mouth. Is it the same size? Is it like just a mouth that like is like a cavity rather than a doorway? Because I get confused. Some mouths are doorways and some are not.
Not doorway size. They're similar size. Yeah, they're kind of mouth sized.
So like you could jam
That
your
doesn't
arm
help.
in there, but you can't
Oh,
like
yeah, you
cram
certainly
your whole
could.
body in there.
You couldn't. Maybe Helby could. Just about. It's that kind of size.
Well,
But yeah, if you wanted to, you could certainly jam an arm into either of these devil
Okay.
mouths.
I mean, that seems dumb. So I think we just see Ava crouching down and looking into the mouth, and then she stands up and says, I don't see anything in there.
Have you tried casting a light in there? Is it dark? Oh wait, you
I
have,
can see in the dark.
I forget. I forget. I can do it as well.
Oh yeah, so can I.
Well, what to know?
Well,
We could approach the gargoyles, or
I only really see one way, and that is to the gargoyles.
So when we entered this area, was there anything else left on that level to explore?
Which area, sorry, do you mean?
So before we went through the starry face man door,
Yeah.
was there anything else on that level to explore?
So you came down the stairs in this central chamber onto the
Mhm.
balcony that connects with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went south from there. And in that direction, to the left was the mirror. To the right was the starry-faced where the crown was. So in that particular sequence of turns, those are the two chambers.
Okay.
We could go to. Well, you mentioned a maze.
Yes, apparently it holds a key. If I recall correctly, mazes are sacred to Uptown. The fact that there's one here seems like it's a twisted perversion of it. And it was enchanted. I have reason to believe... Did we discover, or did we just theorize, that touching the maze would draw us into it?
You theorized.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
all theory. I don't remember what the reason why we thought that would be the case was, but yeah.
I think because of the type of magic that was on the mirror. or the maze.
Right.
We had reason to believe that touching the maze may draw you into it, or teleport you to another maze, similar one.
Also because the gem that we found
Yeah,
would
that's right.
always tell you the way home.
Oh, we have one
The
of those
navel of the moon.
gems.
The navel of the
Fascinating.
moon.
Always wanted to, well, take a look at one. I suppose I will get a chance.
And it is not something that lets you find your way home. It lets you find your way to your loved ones.
Isn't
Home is where the heart is.
where your loved ones are?
Sorry, what did you say, Snow?
Isn't home where your loved ones are?
Home is where the heart is.
I don't think I gave a response to that.
Kind of want to just
Yes, we're
run
all very
inside
sad.
to, like, know what's going on, if you don't mind. May I?
You can roll insight. I don't know how much you'll glean, but go for it.
Yeah. I'm just... Nothing. Okay,
Nothing.
cool. Cool.
I think when like we're all walking somewhere, I'll lean over to Olaf and be like, "It's our girlfriend.
What?
She misses her girlfriend."
Oh.
You haven't
Do you-
got a chance, mister.
Do you want to see if Ava overhears the whispering? Do you think it's possible, Phil?
I have plus
Yeah,
9
why not?
perception.
She is quite
Yeah,
perceptive.
why not?
15?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's a stone striking you in the back of the head, Aldrig. A little
But
pebble.
I think you would understand that it's not out of like she's got a girlfriend. It would just be like one of those things where it's just like, we've got a new member of the party. I feel like you should be informed as to what's going on in the party.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, no
I'll
secrets and stuff like that. I'm happy to take the rock to the back of the head. I totally understand that. It's very in character for Ava.
I don't think so. Like,
Maybe.
you're not being malicious about it. She's annoyed, but she's not going to hit you with anything.
Maybe
Not even
you
like a
throw the
little
rock.
lightning? Nothing?
Maybe you throw the rock and Beatrice pecks it in half and it goes around.
No, I don't. I feel like that's not in character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just be like, she misses her girlfriend.
Oh. Well.
Which was very sad, you know. They're very close. I'm sure you will understand if she is not as open as
But, it wasn't Gravy, was it?
Grammy. No, it wasn't Grammy. Although you could have seen them as a couple.
Oh no, it's just... I couldn't imagine the pain that someone would go through if that was the case.
Aldrich,
Grammy.
enough.
Sorry.
She says, Aldrich, enough. And she looks at Olag and says, if you have questions for me, ask me directly.
My apologies,
Well-
I'm being insensitive.
I think matters of the heart are best discussed, well, during times of rest. Let's go.
I would agree. Let's press on. So where are we going? A back up, or are we going to check out the gargoyles?
Let's check out the gargoyles.
Well, while we're here. Might as well.
Olog, there's a an open shaft in the center of this chamber, and surrounding it are 4 cylindrical stone pedestals, each 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and featuring a tiny slot in its side. Squatting atop each pedestal, except for one, is a large 4-armed gargoyle.
So
We know they wake up if you strike them. We don't know if they wake up in any other circumstance, however.
Do these slots look key-shaped?
Did they look
From where you
coin-shaped?
are you going in and
I'm going in and checking that out.
and
I'm
Aldrig
going
and
in.
Aldrig and Orlog, you inspect the coin slot on the easternmost pedestal, and yeah, it looks pretty coin shaped.
Well, I like pull out 1 gold. We could see what happens.
Do
The
we
one that
know
looks like key.
anything about coins from? Well, one, is there any kind of warning down here, like another plaque?
No. You did see something before, though. I think I'm not going to make a roll for character memory, because you saw these pedestals from above. You looked down from the floor above, when you were fighting the previous one. They are square, and when looking on the top of the pedestals, there are metallic tiles. So they're 10 feet tall, and there's metallic tiles at the feet of the gargoyles. The northernmost one is copper-colored tiles,
Oh,
silver-colored tiles, gold-colored tiles, and then this
platinum.
now empty one is platinum.
Do we remember what we had from the room with the treasure chests? What did we get from that? Because there was... Oh, sorry, I just dropped all of my things.
Yeah. So shall I? And I put my hand with a coin just next to the coin slot, and it's like a gold
Look.
coin.
Yeah, and Ava's like, wasn't that one silver?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, we were all up there. Yeah, I believe I remember, because it was like a clock. The one at the top of the clock, because we were standing there, and she points to the staircase, and then she ends up walking around over here.
Let me just check, and I will walk up the stairs.
You start to do that, and she's like, that one was copper, and that one was silver. The one
Right.
So
closest
I'll
to me,
look,
gold.
when you reach here, everybody roll initiative, because they all spring to life and
Gosh darn it!
try to kill you all. Let me.
No, why do you always do this?
I love it. It wouldn't be the same without him.
I'm sorry for provoking danger.
I love it, honestly.
No, I'm giving
waiting.
you a hard time, but it's entertaining.
I'm waiting for it. I think the party dynamic is Snow's gonna touch something, and I am ready for it always. And then Ava's there to go, what did I tell you about touching stuff, Snow?
Yep.
And Helby's just yo, shooting shit.
Yep.
That's that's my bag. Look at this lava boat.
We didn't get a short rest in between, did we?
We didn't take one.
Okay, because I'm just thinking about Bardic Inspiration. If I
I'm
have
just thinking about
How long
all
does
of
Bardic
myself.
Inspiration last?
10 minutes, it's gone.
Okay.
I love this
But-
music so much.
You can dance if you wanna.
I mean, I
You can
am.
leave your friends behind.
I'm not doing that though. Because all of my friends are dancing too, right? Guys, right?
Yeah. If your friends don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Okay, we're
That
on
is-
that.
Oh,
Good
can
to
someone
go.
obviously roll for me, please? Thank you.
Oh,
And do a good one. I'm watching.
Got
could've
you
been
a
worse.
12. I've done
That's
a 12
average.
for you. Your boys,
That's good. That's
your
good.
boys put you in for a 12. All right, so Bedivere, back under the control of Jelly, I think, this week.
Sorry, I've got like 3 character sheets now. Controlling it.
Oh, how terrible for you. 3 whole sheets open at once. How on earth will you manage?
Shut up!
I feel your pain, Jelly, from playing Druid. Dirk, can I have another character sheet, please? I've summoned 3 frogs by accident.
And then cut to me with my monitor just like covered with a billion, like there's no map anymore. There's just like a billion
Yes.
different character sheets all open. And
Yes.
minimized.
Sounds right.
That is what
You
it feels
fucking
like.
dicks. This is why I never finish any games.
Well,
So
Okay.
Bedivere senses danger.
Honestly, yeah.
Though these things are 10 feet up, so I guess he's going to struggle with some melee attacks. What does he do, Jelly?
Well, he's going to run to here, and he's going to bring out his short bow and
Okay.
fire at the one in front of Aldrich there.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. It's a well-loosed arrow, but he's firing at something made out of stone. So it does like chip it a little bit. But it ain't the same as firing it into some fleshy corporeal meat bag. Bedivere knows this well. Bedivere furrows his brow.
15. Okay.
He remembers he has multi-attack. He looks very intense, like he knows sudden and extreme danger when he sees it.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do something else.
Can't do anything else. Let me have a look.
You can do the help action at some point.
Can I hold that and then?
When you attack it, multi-attack lets you attack twice once you've taken your action to attack.
Okay. Cool.
See, yeah.
Uh,
But for next round.
yeah. Okay. He's going to continue to move. Then he's going to move here.
Okay. Your first shot did damage the thing.
Oh, so I can take another shot. Okay. He'll do another short bow then.
Yeah. So he hit it and chipped it a little bit, but it wasn't like a fleshy meat bag, he noted. That one's a miss.
Okay. Cool.
Vossi.
Vossi took out the last one of these. Yeah.
Do it.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna go and she's going to have a little bit of a nibble.
Can she reach?
She can jump and bite, I guess.
Yeah, she's got movement speed of 30 and she's done 25.
Yeah, they're 10 feet in the air though.
They're 10 feet up.
You need to get, because everything's cubic, you need to get 5 feet
Yeah.
up in the air, I guess, to be 5 feet diagonally below it. I think you can jump and bite. You can jump and bite it on the ankle.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
leave its range.
Oh! She got a toe.
Yeah. She takes off one toe. This thing is still looking pretty dangerous and not very. I mean, it's like getting chipped a little bit, but it's still very much together.
Okay.
Anything else, Vossi?
No, that's all Vossi can do.
Helby.
Helby's going to step to here. And she's going to fire an arrow into the one in front of Eldrig. The same one.
Okay, it's a hit.
Damn it.
Unlike Bedivire's arrow, yours strikes true,
Cool.
embeds itself. There's like a little glow of magical energy as the tip strikes and sinks its way in.
Nice. I can't viciously say because I haven't got any left. I can't Hail of Thorns because Eldrid's there.
Well, remember, Aldrich is 10 feet below, if that helps.
Oh,
Aldrich is movable.
Does that not count?
I mean, I don't
what's that,
know
sorry?
what your Hail of Thorns does. I'm just
It
saying he's 10
hits.
feet away.
Yeah, hits each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, Aldrich isn't. Aldrich's 10 feet away from it.
Okay. I'll do a Hail of Thorns on it then.
Also, I would like to not make a dexterity saving throw, so if Dirk would just let me not make one, that would be great.
Sure, buddy. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks, man.
You know, that's the first time somebody's asked the whole campaign. All you had to do was ask. You know, when I say make a
Yeah.
dex save, you can just be like, "Can I? Do you mind if I not?" And
Hey, I tell you what.
It's episode 61. It's the first time it's ever happened, so it just hasn't come up before.
Since this is a role-playing game, can I just role-play my way out of the dice roll, please?
Actually, I mean, you're joking, but you pretty much quite often can. You did last week.
Yeah,
13,
I try to.
13 dex save I got.
Oh, you get it then. Okay.
Is it half on save damage for that? Or none?
Yeah, half as much damage on a successful save. Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 2. It takes 2, baby. You got any more in you, LB?
Nope, that's it.
Ava,
Ava?
your mind
if I go
harkens
first?
back to the. Your mind harkens back to the time not long ago when one of these, on its own, almost killed Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to shatter them.
Stany, do you mind
What?
if I go first? Because I'm the bard, I can put some support on the field before you go. Because
That's
we're
fine.
on the same initiative.
What would you do?
Fairy fire.
Will not affect what I'm going to do.
Alright.
I'm going to shatter at level 4.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going to place my shatter 10 feet up
Yeah.
and right in the middle, so I hit
Yeah.
all of them.
And don't I have disadvantage on the save because I'm all made of stone?
Yep. So let me go ahead and
Well,
put the.
that's a pretty good use of shatter, I would say. That's
Let me
pretty
go
optimal.
ahead and put shatter in there so we know what we're dealing with. So it's a DC 17 con save.
Okay, copper, silver, then gold. Oof. Oof. Okay, first one failed.
Let me check something before you apply damage. It's going to be safe for half, but let me check something real quick. Yeah, I'm going to maximize that damage with my channel divinity.
Okay.
So, instead that is going to do 40 thunder damage or 20 on a save.
Yes, big fan.
Big fan. So, Ava, you know this to be the perfect attack for these enemies. You know it to be extremely powerful. You've used your cleric abilities to make it so. They're still standing pretty strong.
Yeah. Also, no, I don't think I can do that. I was gonna say because I have Thunderous Strike, but I think. Oh no, they're large. I can fling them. I fling them 10 feet away from me.
Get him out of here.
And it does specifically stay away from me.
Do they take full damage? I wonder.
Yeah, they fell 10. They fell 10 feet. Sure.
It would be like shock. They would just be shocked by it and knock back and not. Like, you got to remember that like all the combat happens within 6 seconds, so it would be like shock.
Yeah, and one lands like Crix's back on the balcony there.
Oh, me back.
So I think with the rest of my turn, I'm gonna go hold the line in front of Helby.
Okay.
I'll stand here actually so she can get around me. But yeah, I'll hold the line in front of her just to make sure that she's not going to get attacked.
Olog.
Okay. I might die, whatever. Okay. I am going to like put 2 fingers towards my eyes and then 2 fingers at one of them. 2 fingers at my eyes, 2 fingers to the other, and then the other. And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire! And the cube is going to be right here.
Okay.
So I need every one of them to save. To say
Top one and then
dexterity
clockwise.
16 save.
Okay, so only the second one succeeds.
Mhm.
What color do you choose?
Like this kind of sun gold.
Varus disapproves. Aldrig approves.
Alright. Well, I was going to do something else before they got flung, but I need to look at something. Shit. Alright, I think I will just stay here and grab a sword into... No, probably just stay there. That's it.
Aldrich.
Double Eldritch Blast on one that is not within melee range of me and the silver being hit.
So there are 2 that have fairy fire on them. They've all been hit. They're all not within melee range.
My
All 3.
suggestion, we pick one of the ones with fairy fire because it is an attack roll. Not an
Absolutely.
advantage.
Is anyone echoing today, by the way?
Oh, I thought that was a joke. Yeah, you are.
Okay. No. See, I asked this at the start of the stream,
Oh,
and
right.
it
Well,
was
any
fine with
little,
just me and Snow.
It's not particularly bad. I thought you were joking.
No, like, generally, because I've just seen my face pop up on my phone.
So I am still struggling to remember that means I've got to roll the Eldritch Blast. So first one hits, 27 and 10 force damage.
Plus 5?
yeah.
I'm memeing.
Yeah.
I'm memeing.
Do you have charisma? Because it hasn't added it. I rolled a 10 on the D10. Do you
So
have something at your the agonizing blast
Plain
or whatever it's called?
invitation.
it should be
Agonizing blast.
2d10 plus 5.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it should be D10 because it's a cantrip and we're well above level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be just doing 25 every single round.
Fix that on
Not
the old.
necessarily.
On the
I
old
should be doing
Serena.
45 every single round.
Hey,
Give me
I've got,
crit.
got a
Wow.
nice little 9 for you. So that's 25 from one
24.
from one hit.
24, right?
24 from one
Yes.
hit. That was a test you passed. All right, Aldrich. You're,
I get 2, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
2?
you missed with the second one.
Wait, what?
So good to know.
You're
Good to
currently in this chamber. There's a corridor to your east where Helby and the Zombo boys are. Melee buds are in the center of the chamber.
I will let them in to my heart and also the room.
So you can move behind Ava, if you're thinking of moving back. What do you mean? What do
I
you mean?
wanna-
I mean,
I want to make room to let them into the room that we are fighting in.
Okay.
So
You-
I will move into the room. Why not?
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, sure, whatever, it's fine.
Good luck, everybody.
Thanks.
No, you.
Oh no.
Told you. This is why I was
First-
like, I'm gonna die.
Maybe first Bedivere. This is why I'm sweating bullets right now. 17 Bedivere gets bit for 8 chili. And then gets clawed for 7,
Okay.
clawed for 10, clawed for 7. Still the same attack, and clawed once more for another 10. How's he looking?
So we had 8, 7.
And then a
10.
10, 7, and another 10. Just go one by one and let the token do all the maths.
Yeah. I think he's down. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, honestly, I was going to be amazed if Bedivere had survived. It would have been quite an epic, this enormous thing, like going frenzy on him and clawing.
He's out.
Okay, so Bedivere like tumbles to the side. He salutes Ava with his shield, and as he and his steed hit the ground, they both immediately disappear.
My lord, my lady. My lord, my lady.
'Twas an honor.
If
All
you've
right,
ever
every
played
time-
Max Payne,
Eldrick, time to die.
yo,
13 is going to miss you. I've got 4 claw attacks on you.
Oh no.
That is a crit. Crit for 12.
Okay.
You're on 28. You started on your lovely max of 40. Claw hits for 10. Down to 18. Claw misses. Claw misses.
Ooh.
well, what do you know? 15's pretty good.
There's a 6 in your red bubble on your token. Is that your temp HP still left? How long does that last for?
It lasts for an hour, so it's probably not on still.
I mean, we still had Bedivere, and he
when
lasts
did you
for an
cast it? Yeah, if it was in the mirror time, I think it just about is actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
I'm going to give
if
you.
I've
I'm going to give
been
you
here,
6. I'm going to give you 6 back of your real HP. Takes 6 off, and then I think he takes 25 cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
From that last blast from.
I love this spell. And by the way,
It's
if
a
you haven't
great one
already
with-
bought Baldur's Gate 3,
Well,
buy Baldur's Gate 3 and cast Armor of Agathis on yourself.
hour.
Okay,
We
Olog,
are
good
not
luck.
sponsored.
Bite.
I'm not sponsored
7.
by Armor of Agathis.
Okay, hold on. Is that against me now?
Yeah, the bite for 7.
Yep. I'm noting that down.
And then a claw, 21 for 11.
Mm-hmm.
Claw 10.
Miss. Oh,
Claw
Jesus.
26 for 10.
Can you stop? Can you stop rolling the...
I got one more arm. 21 for 11.
Jeez.
21. Yeah, okay, there is no way I can dodge that. Okay, hold on, concentration checks. Let's go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. With advantage, every one of them.
Ooh. DC 10.
That's pretty cool.
No
Yes.
trouble. Not even close. Alright, well, you lived. You lived. Well done. Gak and Malush.
As much as they're not going to be able to do anything, they will be able to hold the line. So, I think Malesh is going to go here to kind of provide a target.
Okay.
And then Gak is going to go here. And then they're both gonna try to slam this gargoyle.
Good luck, lads. You got
Right.
this.
First one. 16 for 5.
The soft, squishy hand. No. His flesh is too spongy and rotten. It just not. He just kind of leaves this wet dribble on the stone.
No.
Like he's slamming his whole body, and then there's just like this kind of splatty sound.
Yeah.
And then Malesh, same.
No, poor Malush. Come on, mate. Put your back in it. All right, and their little toes tippy tapped, and made little tapping sounds on the ground as they ran up.
Yeah, that's right, because they have no toe flesh anymore.
Yeah. Okay, anything else from the boys?
They can't do anything else.
Bossy.
Was it too much for them?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a 472 pun damage on that one.
That's a lot of
Phil.
pun damage.
It is a lot.
We need the inspiration
deserved
though,
it.
don't worry.
Bossy.
Have I got inspiration? Can I give it to someone else?
You don't.
Shit!
The fairy fire won't hurt Bossy, which if she bites them, will it?
No.
No.
It
No,
helps
it's-
her landing attacks. You'd have
It's
advantage.
just advantage, and they can't
Okay.
be invisible.
These are both on the ground now. The two easternmost ones are on the ground,
Okay.
or floating in that spot.
In that case, she's going to move to here, and she's going to bite the one in front of Aldrich
Okay,
and miss.
which is a miss.
Okay, that's it for her.
Helby,
Helby is going to ping an arrow at the one in front of Aldrich.
do it. No problem. Yeah, hits for 15.
And Bossy can take another attack.
She certainly can.
So she's going to do another bite.
Woo!
There you go. All right, teeth of steel. Like biting these things isn't optimal, but still, like the stone is what gets damaged, not the teeth.
And yeah, I think it was stay where I am.
Ava.
All right. Let me just see. Yeah, so I can't hit all 3, which is probably fine. Yeah. I think I can hit 2 of them with a shatter though. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
What's
I'm gonna
the
hit
size of the AoE?
it 10-foot radius from a point I
from
can
a
see.
from a
If I
point.
choose this point, I should be able to hit this guy and this guy,
Yeah, right.
and not
Cool,
hit
okay.
back because he's 15 feet away.
Perfect. All right.
All right. So, as much as I'd like to do it to all 3 of them,
So with this advantage, the one on Aldrich and on Olog, and then the one on Aldrich, 19 and a 12.
they both save, so they'll both take half.
Saved with a 12.
Oh,
Is it?
disadvantage. No, only one
yeah.
saves.
So
Which one?
Olog,
Wait.
Olog 1 saved. Aldrich 1 failed.
Eldritch one failed. Yeah, I'm gonna do my max damage again. So please take another 20 and 40, please.
Please.
And also,
Okay. Okay.
No point in blowing them away, so I'm just gonna not. Yeah, I can't bonus action do anything. I guess just order zombies to hold the line.
All right. So this time, the one next to Aldrich, you like blow some big stones off it. You blow like some chunks off it. It almost looks like it has ribs because it's kind of got some streaks of stone now carved out from its sides. Olog.
Okay. Right, I was thinking the whole time what to do. Right. I am going to again snap my fingers, and my body is going to start getting covered in ice. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis at level 5.
Oh shit! Do you think there's a moment where you this thing was bearing down on you, but you saw Aldrig shooting from himself some cold energy, and you're like,
Yes.
wait a minute.
Yes. Totally.
Okay, great. So was that 25
yeah.
temp?
That is 25 temp HP, yes. Well, you know what? No, wait, I can't. Can I? Okay, hold on. So this is not closer. Alright, never mind. I can't. Good, that's my turn.
Aldrig. There's one right in front of you. It's in melee range.
Oh no.
Has fairy fire on it. It's looking
Oh,
fairly
no.
wounded.
Can I so I get disadvantage on ranged attack.
But
It would-
you get
yeah, it would be
advantage from
cancelled
fairies,
with-
So
From fairy
It would
fire.
just be
Zero,
normal
so-
attack.
But I want advantage because that means I can crit. So I'm gonna take a step away because I don't think I've been hit, and then I'm gonna.
You have, yeah, your armor of Agathis isn't up anymore.
I know, but I just don't care.
Okay. So I'm going to take a swing at you.
Oh, you little tinker! I'm gonna get you.
I miss. And then Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Two of them,
Hold
please.
on, let me fix this. I don't know why your character sheet. So it should be 2d10 plus 5 every time.
Yes.
Is that right? Every Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Because agonizing
Advantage.
blast.
Both hit. 17. 17. 34 damage, Aldrig. It's
Nice.
still standing, it's still moving, it's still animate, but these seams that Ava broke into its sides are severe at this point. There's more seam than gargoyle.
Who's next in the turn order?
Gargoyles, actually, and they're going to try to kill you.
No, I mean like characters, because I just want to do a cool nod to the next person.
So
Like I like double finger gun the gargoyle and then like look at the next player and I'm just like, yeah, go on then.
So I'm going to start with trying to kill Olog, I think. That's priority numero uno. Bite 21
yep.
for 12.
Take 25 cold.
Claw, and that wounded it bad, by the way.
Yeah, it just like
Claw misses.
explodes where it miss. Okay, I can't negate
Only
that
15
shit.
though.
Take 25 cold damage.
You take 15, I take 25.
Doesn't feel like a fair trade, does it?
No.
So
It doesn't know what
overall,
it's doing. It's not
overall-
exactly going to strategize. It's dumb
overall,
as
I
fudge.
took 2 points of damage, and you took 50.
I've got one more swing on you.
Yep.
I've got one more swing.
I am
18.
going to use my cutting words. I'm going to say, no, you don't, and then I'm actually going to see if he don't. Yeah, no, he still hits.
Nah.
It just doesn't understand your cool, mean insult.
Yeah, it's like,
His intellect. It's like, you ever make a really cool joke and then you just like, you realize you made it to a plant and it doesn't have the intellect to understand your joke.
Never. I never make those kind of jokes.
I never make jokes to plants. So, was your armor of Agathis still up?
No, my armor of Agathis is gone.
Oh.
I need to do 2 con saves for concentration, right? Because I didn't take. Do I Do I do a con save if I had temp HP to, like, protect me?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
going to
then-
say yes in lieu of looking it up. I would assume that you do.
Well,
I would
shit.
also assume that, yeah.
That's a con save that was a 9, so that fails.
Oof.
Okay. Well, the bad news is Fairy Fire goes down. The good news is 2 of them are now looking real messed up. You almost let it hit you to the point where it died from attacking you.
Yep.
Gak and Malush.
Yeah, they're gonna throw their fleshy zombified bodies at the gargoyle again.
Okay.
18 for 6.
It hits. It hits and it damages a little
It
bit.
finds a weak spot in where it's already starting to crack, and it gets in there,
Oh man.
slams it.
Grubby, like rotten zombie fingers, like squeezing in there and pulling
It
it
peels
sewn
up
away.
away, yeah. Next, but Malesh still can't find
Oh,
her.
poor Melon.
Like,
letting the side down, Malush. Bossy.
Boss is going to do another little nibble. Hello, there we go. And she's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay there.
LB.
Firing an arrow.
At the one next to Bossy.
Yes. Sorry.
Destroys it, LB.
woo!
Yay. Nice.
Nice.
So
Uh,
it slides back and like slumps back against its former pedestal, bows its head and ceases to move.
Cool. In which case, Helby is going to move room so she can be able to. And that's the end of her turn.
Ava.
There's no way I can hit both of these, which is annoying, but that's okay. I'm out of level 4 spell slots anyway.
Can you please get the one off of me, please?
Yeah, because the zombies are holding the line, so I'll do my best. Let me see what I've got. Sorry, I should have been looking at this prior.
That's all right.
So you said I remember these things being pretty
I mean, I guess
Deadly.
not. maybe they they were a bit
Maybe I was just
exaggerated last time. I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe, yeah, maybe,
Thank
maybe.
you. Oh my
Maybe.
god.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember
it's-
them being a lot tougher. If you were to rate their challenge previously, you would have thought it would be pretty high, but apparently not.
I feel
I mean,
slightly
I am.
attacked
We are
right
throwing
now.
all the stuff. Let me think. I'm probably gonna use a cantrip for now, because cantrips are still pretty good. Let me see, what have I got? So that's what save is that? Why don't you just have it someplace easy to find? There we go. They're probably not that wise. How dexterous do they seem? Can I infer that at all?
You make a quick perception check.
Thank you.
Scan the battlefield. Not undexterous. You know, they're clearly quite strong. They're very well built, but they're not moving particularly quick or slow.
I think I'm still gonna try Toll the Dead on the one that's near Olag.
Okay.
But if that doesn't pan out well, then we'll switch tactics. So that's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 13.
Fails. All right, so that's going to be, I think, 2d12. Yeah. $18.
18 does it. Hallelujah. Thank
Oh my
you
God.
for stopping me from having to kill Olog. It's one of those where it slowly dawned on me, like, wait a minute, I have a bite and 4 arms. That's if I hit him and take him down with the first one, that's pretty much guaranteed death. So nice one. Thanks for that.
I feel like this looks like we just hear this bell, and it almost seems to come from inside the gargoyle, and these necrotic sound waves just cause the cracks that the shatter already formed to just widen and break apart until it just crumbles into dust.
Yeah, I think we get a shot of some like piece of stone being flung upwards from this, like just kind of like a 10-inch wide little rock, and just we follow it dramatically in the arc up this super tall corridor room. This chamber is like 100 feet tall, so we see it be launched like 30-40 feet in the air and slowly arc back down.
Nice. Gonna move up one, I think. No, it could come get me. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Actually, I'm gonna back up one. No, I'm gonna stay here. Never mind.
Okay. Olog the Tiny.
Alright. I want to know one thing. If I jumped off here, can I jump off here?
Yeah.
Would it do any damage? That's, I assume, not 10 feet, is it?
No.
Okay. I will use my aggressive feature. And use my bonus action to move closer to the thing. And then I will use my movement to move right there.
Okay.
And while I do that, I'm going to point at the gargoyle and say, "That's right, you are all alone in this world now." And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay. There it is. 17.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Alright. And that is my turn.
I was so afraid that you were going to charge it and start doing melee attacks. Eldrick.
Look, Olog is one of the orcs that actually controls his aggressiveness a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, uses it. Like just then, used it, but then controlled it and avoided
like,
the danger that
I
getting into it would have caused him.
imagine, like, inside it was just like this barbarian, like, scream. It was just like, I'm gonna kill this thing. Oh wait, I'm gonna die. Never mind. Eldrick?
Eldrick,
So, double Eldritch Blast.
here it goes.
Unless I'm within melee range. Meow,
Meow
you-
meow. Unless I'm in meow range.
Wow, I rolled double ones on the first one. Second one makes up for it a bit though, so 26.
Well then,
2 hits.
yeah. I do that.
Alright, I'm
He's
gonna
dead,
try
yeah.
and bite and claw these zombie boys. So Gak first.
Yeah, that hits.
27 for 10.
Okay.
9.
I don't remember, but I accidentally, hold on, he had
I'd like 17 or something.
20 or 17 or something like that, yeah. Hold on, I'll give him like 17. I was trying to hit minus 10, but then I put a slash in there and it changed his whole HP.
I've done it many times.
9 still hits.
Yeah, I know. Did I roll a 1 though, actually? Hold on. Oh, I did.
So-
I rolled a 1, so I missed with that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Next one.
16.
For 9.
Okay, I will make that con save. I think it's DC of 14 to see if he instead drops to 1 hit point. Nope, he's dead. Bye-bye.
Jack, no.
All right, Mlush, your turn.
Okay. Yes, it hits.
10 for 10 slashing damage,
Okay,
and an 11 for 7.
still up.
Mlush withstands.
Well, he hadn't been hitting his body so hard on the gargoyle.
He's kept his stamina.
So
Now
now
it's
he's
his
going to
chance for
slam.
revenge.
He's like, I can do that back. 17
Yay.
I think misses.
Hits, actually.
Oh. Yeah. Go
Well
zombie.
done, Mlush. Bossy.
Boss is going to take a run up and go for another bite.
It's a miss.
Okay. That's Bossy done.
Helby.
And Helby's gone ping an arrow. Choo.
Hits for 11.
And Bossy's going to have another nibble.
Misses. Go on,
Oh.
Bossy.
God damn it,
Get
Bossy.
those jaws of steel going.
She's thinking about the food.
Ava.
How damaged does this boy look?
Not that much, because he's been patted and slapped by zombies mostly.
And he's been making the saves, right? He's the one who
Yeah.
made it. A couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna toll the dead. So wisdom saving throw, please.
Got a 12.
Cool, that misses or fails. Take another 18. These D12s are working for me.
Very nice.
I am going to bonus action cast my spiritual weapon at level 2. So that's going to manifest. It's dank down here, right?
It's pretty dank, yeah. Smoke weed every day.
Can I do this? Yeah. I pull it out of like a puddle of water. That's
I
there,
get
and it
way too much enjoyment of like dragging tokens, having them all set up as characters with tokens that appear. I just love it too much.
it's great.
21's
So,
a hit. Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
I pull it out of this water, and as it's forming into a blade, it just like drives itself into one of the cracks. And does 7 force damage.
All right, nice.
That's it for me.
Olog.
I'm going to say, can you even feel anything in there? You are so stony-faced. And I will cast Vicious Mockery.
Woo!
Fucking hell.
Oh.
So his stony lip quivers for a moment, and then he narrows his eyes and shakes his head like as he steels himself, like, "Not today, mean orc man, not today."
Oh, it's going to happen.
Anything else?
You know, just because I mocked its face, I'm going to, like, move. No, you know what? I'm gonna stay behind everyone. That's my turn.
Eldrick. The usual, sir.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to double Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew. They're not your best. The first one's a hit still. Oh well, it is pretty decent actually. The first one more than makes up for the second one. 23 on that.
Yeah, I mean, 2d10 plus 5 every single time I hit.
Pretty
Not
solid,
bad.
yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
And that damn near wrecks it. It's looking real messed up now. But it does have one last hurrah, so it's going to try and, bite and claw. Malash 17
Well, yeah.
for 8.
Okay, let me make that con save. That would be DC 13? Yeah, that's 5 plus 8.
Mhm.
Nope. I literally can't make this. Alright, Militia's down. But he did his job. He held the line.
Yeah, I mean, sponging attacks with these things is pretty handy. You know what else is pretty handy? My claw. Take this, Bossy.
That's
10?
pretty handy.
My 4 hands.
Yes,
10 misses.
exactly.
12.
12 misses.
26.
26 for 10.
Okay.
Oh, I missed the click. 22 for 11.
Okay. She's still up.
Time for vengeance, Fossy.
Bite his butt. Da, 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 da. And she does.
How do you want to do this?
Nice. Yeah, so she takes attacks from him. And she's gonna leap round behind him and just take a big old chunk out of his butt. So much of a chunk that his leg falls off, just keels over and smashes on the.
My only weakness. I just can't live without buttocks. I can't believe Vossi. I can't believe two things here. Vossi's killed another one of these somehow. But how the hell are you guys alive? Are you magic sorcerer people?
Yes.
Not allowed to die.
There is
I
3
literally
words
have.
to that. Armor of Agathis.
Well, I was also going to say shatter with destructive wrath.
Yep, also that.
Absolute lunatics. Well done. That was so for you guys at your level. A deadly encounter is 9,600. Any guesses at what you just bested?
No.
Super deadly encounter.
12
Mega deadly.
35,400.
Oh my god.
Excuse me,
These are
how much?
10,000 each. Like it's mental. I don't usually do the whole. This thing looks really dangerous, by the way. But
Wait a minute, boys.
the second you
In
triggered
grill.
that fight, I thought, oh shit, TPK today then.
No,
Well,
Derek, not today.
well done. Well
Also,
done.
as my next insult was like, you must not have gone to school because you're just a skipping stone.
Oh dear.
Really bad, and I really like
Yeah.
it. All right.
With that
Um,
insane victory, let's do a break.
Let's take
Yeah.
a short break.
Cool.
We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes, as usual. Go grab yourself some, well, tea, coffee, something to eat perhaps. Go take a wee, whatever you wish. And yeah, we'll be back. See you soon. Welcome back. I don't know why I did that, but hi. I hope you're having good. Well, I hope you had a good break, is what I wanted to say. How are we feeling?
Powerful as fuck.
That is
Yeah, pretty
very
good.
fair. Very.
I'm not even mad.
very
Like I'm just
fair.
in awe of that insane victory. Like you should not have defeated those things.
How much
All-
HP did they have, each one?
Oh, it's like 120 or something, and they're resistant to a lot of stuff. And obviously
Easy.
they're doing, they can do like 50 damage a turn each.
Yeah. I mean,
That's if you roll good.
the one pretty much did. Like, he literally did 50 over those 2 turns. Plus, like, 25 from, from Armor of Agathis. Yeah.
I
Also,
told you my Armor of Agathis is the best spell.
it really is strong.
It's really
Low intelligence creatures with powerful multi attacks are pretty scary because if they down you on the first one, I can't really find a way to have them not just pummel you in the ground. It's
Yeah.
like it's kind of not realistic if they just he's down and I have 5 intelligence, but I think I'm going to go and attack that one over there now.
Wait, did
Like,
I just...
It's time to turn this.
Hold on, did I soak 77 damage in that fight? Oh my god.
Yeah. If you
What?
have 50, I think I have 54 maximum health, and then if you add the 25 that you get from Armor of Agathis, yeah, like it makes you super strong. Your temporary health is really, really cool. Like I've only been looking into it recently, but False Life even is pretty fucking cool.
I do have to say though, taking no damage against 50 was pretty fun. Alright. Well, Derek, would you like to introduce us back to the game real quick? Let's go.
Welcome back to the game.
Nice.
We're in this chamber. There's a lot of rubble strewn all around you guys. Your coin purses are bulging because you stingy sons of guns refused to pay, refused to put any coins in the coin slots, and instead decided to slay these extremely powerful beasts.
I mean, that's not what happened.
No.
Did we not put a coin in the
That's how
slot
it's
and
going to
then
be
they
in the
attacked us?
recap.
We were
Yeah.
trying to make sure we knew the order of the coins, and then Olag triggered the encounter because that's what Snow does.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah,
Right.
we pick up with the group just at the end of your extremely impressive battle.
Yeah, I think he just behind you after that, just a few seconds, you just hear like
Is everyone all right?
no.
Well then, let me check my spells. So I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna start doing a prayer of healing then. I'll make sure that I'm within range of everybody.
Well, would you like me to set up for a little rest?
I think while I'm setting up my spell, I'm like, that would probably be best. I'm going to cast a spell, ask Istitia to mend some of your wounds. And she looks between you, Olag, Vasi, and Aldrig, because you're the ones who got hurt. Also, I can't see Olag's nameplate or health bar.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
can't either.
It's at 5 out of 57.
Okay. Oh, I can't see the numbers on anybody, but I know that you're
right.
low.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't
So-
remember taking damage.
you took damage.
You did.
Okay. It must have been weak though.
So I found out something very new to me, and that is bards are apparently ritual casters.
Yeah.
I did not
'cause you
know
sing a
that.
song.
Yep, they're ritual casters.
Alright, well, then I guess I will set up a little table and then, like, draw symbols on it, and eventually it will turn into an Olag's tiny kitchen. Eventually, if nothing happens to interrupt it.
I'm also casting Prayer of Healing. It takes 10 minutes just normally because it's not a ritual spell. So if anybody else wants to do anything while we're casting.
Helby's looking for a couple of her arrows back.
I would love
Okay.
to set up a short rest.
Oh, Helby, if you would be so kind as to bring Vossi over so she can stay in the tent.
Sure. Once Ava's done her healing on her, I'll bring her in.
Let me check the range on that. Oh, just as long as I can see her, it's fine. Oh, 30 feet. As long as she's within 30 feet of me. That's all good. So, yeah, I guess I'll just cast it then. So, Vasi, Olag, and Aldra, you get 13 HP back.
Thank you.
Does anybody else need HP? I can do up to, I think, 6 creatures. Guess not. All right.
No. Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
Right.
I like the idea that
over.
I like the idea that popped up.
She knows the sight of this thing now.
Let me just turn it around. Set up a table. How about some oranges? And spaghetti. Alright, this is okay.
Derek, remind me, what does that number in the mouth have to be for us to be able to take a long rest?
6.
So we could take a long rest.
Yeah, you made it.
Well. I will just like kind of in silence, still partially in shock after getting pummeled close to death and slashed. Just start cooking some like pasta and whatnot. Well, Ava?
Yes.
Who is the lucky one, if you don't mind me asking?
Her name is Yenna. I think she'll like come in and like find a place to sit and like maybe with her back against one of the tent poles or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, "What do you want to know?"
Oh, well. It's nothing really useful. I am just curious about the company.
She's a dancer. And
What kind of
she
dance?
all kinds. I'm trying to remember the types of dance that Saint had her do.
Flamenco. Is
Yeah,
all
flamenco
I
was
remember.
other. There were others though as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think she lists a couple of types of dance that Yenna performed for us. And she says she popped into our life so suddenly. She materialized out of thin air. It was surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And she was gone just as suddenly.
So, you have a teleporting girlfriend then?
It certainly seems that way, though she can't control it.
Well, are
It's
you able to
it's been-
contact her?
I am fortunate that when I have the strength, my God has granted me the ability to speak to most anyone across time and realms. I can even reach into the ethereal plane. Actually, no, I think it's only on my plane of existence. Across anywhere on this plane. If I know them, I can send them a message and they can reply. Her eyes light up as she realizes she has spell slots. and she can cast Ascending to Yenna tonight.
You look happy.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been able to cast this spell. Normally, I am using my abilities to keep us all alive, but I think I have the strength left. And I miss her voice. She kind of smiles and looks off to the side. And then her face
Yeah.
kind of falls a bit because then it's like, oh no, do I tell her that Grammy's dead?
Well,
Oh man.
I think like it's just, well, go on then.
If you'll excuse me. She stands up and she leaves the tent because this is private.
Yep.
Aldrich Mer.
Hello, sir.
It is I, Moa. You remember me?
Of course, Moa.
I have a simple question for you. You will answer truthfully, yes?
Of course.
This being warps in and out, carries things, shadowy wings. You have a connection with it, I feel it.
Yes. She is a spirit from my home.
You are an intriguing man, Aldrich Mer. A spirit from your home. I suppose when you wish to tell me more, you will, hmm? You can confide in me, Aldrich Mer.
I'm just trying to find the word for my home.
Sometimes home is less a word than a feeling, yes?
Home is where your heart belongs.
You speak truth. I respect this. What do we see Helby doing during this brief and all too rare spell of respite? Is there a muted Helby?
Sorry. Helby's going to be trying to make friends with Donkey.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because she was unsuccessful last time.
Yeah, right.
And while Vossi's concerned with food, hopefully try and bond with Donkey a bit.
Donkey.
What are the strats?
She's going to offer Donkey an apple that she's got in her pack.
Okay.
Just offer it out to her.
So
it strikes me that he's an extremely well-fed donkey. You know, he's got about as good a diet as any donkey could expect. So it's a
kinda
tough
has to
one to try and
tiptoe a
win him
bit.
over with food. Yeah, I mean,
But she doesn't know. She's just doing whatever she can to try and.
how long do you think this apple's been in your pack, by the way?
Probably a while. Probably a while. It's a bit of a
Is it one of the ones we got from the Crazy Cat Man?
But yeah, that's all she can do.
So,
at the moment.
give us an animal handling check.
Okay.
I think you would normally have advantage, but with food, I think he's but what do you think, Snow? What do you
Oh.
think his tastes are like as a connoisseur of food?
I mean, I'm just gonna give it to you. Go on. Go on, have your advantage.
So, in that case, it's a crit.
He loves
does he-
me. I think he'll probably turn up his nose at the apple.
Maybe. I wonder if he like just from spending time with Olog, he knows that offering food is a thing that people do as a gesture of friendship. So maybe it's more the gesture than the food itself. He just
Maybe.
recognizes that.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe he just takes a sniff at the apple, kind of turns his nose up at it, but then like lowers his head down towards Helby
Yeah.
so she can stroke his nose.
You two seem to be getting along well.
I think he likes me now. I think it's just Bossy that he's not too keen on.
Well, I am not surprised.
They'll be friends. One day.
I think at this point, Ava comes back from casting her sending. Her eyes look a little red, but stiff upper lip. Just to give y'all the gist of what she did, she informed Yenna that she was alive, that she misses her, and it's been hard, I think is all she says, as far as like she doesn't want to be like, hey, Grammy died over like a text message basically, but also that she may have a way to find her once this is all done. I don't know what Yenna replies, something that makes her cry.
I think like seeing you like red-eyed and whatnot, I think Olog is going to just Ava, please help me out if you will, and I will like give you something to do in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah. I appreciate the distraction, though it's not like you know when you cry because like you're both sad but happy? It's like that kind of thing.
Yes.
Because it's been a few days since she's been able to talk to Yenna, and it used to be like almost like a daily thing.
Yeah.
So you're probably thinking, oh well, Ava's dead. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, probably just like spaghetti on the tables and on the tables. What? Okay, words, whatever. Yeah, and I think Vossi is going to get like a little plate of her own.
Velociraptor eating spaghetti. What an image.
Yes, and she totally does the thing where she like slurps. Right.
Oh god,
Yeah.
slurp like how Helby does food.
And just the sauce spraying everywhere. Well, would you like to rest here for a few hours then? I certainly
seems
wouldn't
safe enough.
mind it. Well, the magic is supposedly keeping everyone out that wasn't in the area at the beginning of it.
Ava pats like the side of the tent and she says, "It's almost the comforts of civilization."
Almost.
Well, and she like kicks part of the gargoyle that's still on the floor beneath them. You work with what you got. So yeah, I think Ave is good to take a long rest here.
Alrighty, so everybody take the benefits of a long rest.
Cool.
Olog's magic protects you.
Oh my god, I love
Also,
bards.
we should be getting XP.
You will? Oh yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I already owed you quite a bit, but I
Uh-huh.
still need to
Are we
tot up how
leveling
much
up?
I owe you.
Level 20.
Genuinely, maybe.
Oh, God.
I honestly
is-
think we're leveling up right
We
now.
might be.
That is 4425 just for the gargoyles, plus the stack that you had earned before,
I'm not going to be able
which
to level up
was
right now because
that
magical
much?
secrets.
8,381.
Yep.
And that's all together. That's not with the gargoyles, or that is with the gargoyles.
That's including the gargs.
Yeah, we level up.
Nice.
That's level 10, boys.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Okay.
Level 10.
I am not going to be able to level up right now because I have 2 spells
Same.
from any spell list to choose. That is a big
Answer the
list.
door.
So let me look.
Hunger of Hadar.
Oh my
I think I
God.
get 5 plus my con mod. Yeah. So
Oh, actually.
5 plus 4 is another 9. So I'm at 93 now. So much HP.
93. Oh my God.
So my constitution is normally +2, but it's +4. So yeah. Let me mark my, let's see. So that would put me at, it would be normally 73.
Phil, what do you want me to do for Aldrich? I can do a character mancer level up if you want, or we can just leave it, or...
Just
What do you wanna
hang on and I'll do it, because otherwise I'll have to do all of his levels again, because the character mancer is not reliable. I'm okay being level
Okay.
9 for now. As well, I'm like minus max health. There's like I don't get my max health back on long rest, do I?
That is correct, yeah. You're still going to be 40 HP.
Oh, am I gonna be like slightly more than 40 because I will have increased max health, but I'll have the reduced max health because this is exactly why I'm like, hang on a minute.
I think
also
so,
don't know what I
actually,
get at level 10.
I'm not
I get a
Your
cantrip.
your I think so, actually, yeah. I think your max HP will go
Oh
up,
my god.
3,
but it's not restored. It just goes up by the level amount, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll have reduced max health, but I will have increased max health.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah,
max
your
health
level
will be low.
increased. What is reduced from is increased, yeah.
I
This
also get
is-
divine intervention.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
This is
What's
ridiculous.
Hmm?
So level 10 bards get magical secrets, which is you choose 2 spells in the whole game and you take 2 of them. And I'm just like, I launched the Character Mancer Plus and I'm on the spell list and like, oh god, that is so much. That is way too much.
I'm gonna mark down my divine intervention as a resource, just so I know if I've used it that day or not. It's very unlikely for it to actually do anything. It's got a 10% chance to work.
Yeah,
Right now.
but when it does, it's mega cool.
Yes.
So Helby, you get a revised ranger feat or class feature.
Yeah. I was just looking.
You get
into
hide
it.
in
I
plain
don't
sight.
mind. Yeah. I don't mind waiting until
Planes don't exist in this world, though, so how can she hide in?
Ah,
Well, that's why they can't see you.
Oh wait, we're in a tomb, so there's no planes. Like planes are big fields.
shut up.
I'm also gonna look at cantrips real quick because I get another cantrip.
So yeah, those that want to wait till next week to level up, that's also fine. If you want to do it now, that's also fine.
Yeah, no,
I don't think I get extra
straight up
D10s
cannot
until-
do it right now.
There's too many
really-
things for you to look through.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect. I didn't expect you to fight the gargoyles, so I didn't expect you to level up.
I didn't expect to survive the gargoyles, if that
Nope.
counts.
No, nor did I.
I think I'm gonna take mending.
All right. So I'm just going to be a level 9 boy for now.
I think I've completed my level up.
Wow.
All right, we're good to go.
I think
Can I
so.
say something at the end of the long rest?
Yeah.
So to Moa, I will say, home is Guggenfell or Istranda, and that's what I say.
Are these real places?
Yes, but not in English words, not in common.
Are they outside Schult?
Yes.
You have traveled far. I am not familiar with these places. Although my knowledge is immense.
Can you imagine a beach with black sand and only ice and a castle on the hill?
It sounds like an excellent place to have as your home. And yet, here you are, in this mass tomb.
Some things are more important than sitting at home.
You speak truth once again. You have confided in me. Allow me to do the same. I was slain at the peak of my power. Acerak must not be underestimated. He will stop at nothing. He will use every power within his reach. And trust me, that is many. I still feel his magic in my spirit. Do you think yourself prepared?
I'm ready for whatever is thrown at me.
Then I will join my strength with yours when the time comes. You will feel my call. I ask once more that you trust me.
And do I? And I close my book. And stand up.
Resolutely, like, snap it shut. Okay, I'm gonna I guess we're at the end of the rest, so the hut disappears, Solog.
I didn't realise that mine was really quick, so I leveled up while you were talking.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I'll need to... Vossi will actually be quick as well. I'll do Vossi as well.
I may be entirely distracted with spells right now.
It's to be expected.
Yep.
Well, adventurers, a new day of heroism, dungeon delving. What are you going to do?
Is there anything in the pit?
Oh, yeah.
Me and I'm moshing, bro.
So detect magic not up currently?
Not at the moment, but if I see anything interesting in the pit or nothing in the pit, I'm probably going to cast it anyway.
Okay. So if you step over to it, Ava,
Yeah.
and have a look down, you will see the rippling, slowly flowing water of a river. Somehow illuminated in a bluish light like moonlight, but more the color of a sapphire, slightly shadowed by mangroves and vines. You also hear, to accompany it, the trickling of water.
Which direction is it flowing?
To the southeast.
That's strange. There's an underground river that the pit opens up into.
Huh.
I'm gonna take part of one of the gargoyles and just like chuck it into the water and see if anything gets disturbed.
It falls into the hole, but the image that you see down there is undisturbed, and you hear kind of a soft, like, slap sound.
Well, that's not what I expected. Give me a few moments. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Snow as a player knows what's coming. Oh my god.
I think I know what it is too.
May I roll for something to see if I heard about something that could be that could pertain to what Ava described? Like a history.
Crystal clear, that one. You can certainly roll, but you'll have to tell me a little bit more about what you're searching
Essentially, what I want to know is, well, I don't want to say it out loud just because Jelly is here right now.
Why don't you roll first, and then you can see if that warrants asking the question or not.
Yes. Okay, never mind. That's a good point, Estelle. Thank you.
Now I want to know.
I'm sure you will.
Is it a good job I leveled up? Is this the only chance I'm going to have to be a level 3 Beastmaster Ranger?
I don't know.
So the usual question, I guess, Ava plops down to cast a ritual. Is there anything anyone else does within the 10 minutes?
No, I don't think so.
I think I will tell Helby about like that theater like play that spawned Donka's name that involves an ogre and stuff. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds really fun.
Yeah. The story itself wasn't very original, but the music, that was amazing.
Oh, I love a good song.
Well, I will pull out the viola. Right, well, so...
So we were at a tense pause, I think. It sounded like decisions were being made in player minds on what to do.
I was just
Maybe,
fucking around
unless-
retelling the story of Shrek to Helby.
Yeah. So do we cut to the end of Ava's detect magic ritual?
Yeah.
I also like that being the end of Olog's very in-depth explanation of this play.
Yeah. He spends 10 full minutes bending Helby's ear about the play involving an ogre and donkey.
Yeah.
And then they got married.
What do you think Helby's reaction is actually? Is she trying to escape like somebody cornered her party, or
No,
is
she's
she
totally
in
engrossed.
applause at the end?
Oh, look at that
There you go.
performance tech.
I
It's
was
such
gonna
a
ask,
good
there you go.
storytelling.
I'm probably taking expertise in performance as well.
Okay, so Olog finishes the story to a wrapped Helby. Even Aldrig, I think, maybe has he's still got his book out, but he's occasionally peeking over the top of it at an important part of the story. So
Absolutely.
Ava, then your ritual is up.
Yes.
There's a sheet of magical energy over the top of that pit now. Illusion magic.
I could touch it. You said
Sure,
it's
you
over the
could.
top of the pit, so it's within arm's reach.
Yes. It's a floor level covering the pit.
Was there when I chucked the piece of stone, was there a pause before I heard that slapping sound?
Short one, yeah. I just doing some quick trajectory, calculations, terminal velocity calculations in my mind. I think less than a second.
So it fell maybe a few feet.
Slightly more than a second. Maybe my calculations were
So,
off.
Derek, the general rule of thumb in D&D, if I may, is whatever falls 60 feet per round, so 6 seconds somehow. I don't know why, but for some reason that's usually the case.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a combat mechanic thing. I'm trying to convey the depth of this without telling you exactly what it is. I'm trying to picture if you threw something down
Well,
a pit
just
of this
consider
length.
that the force of gravity is about 10 feet per second. Acceleration. It's 9 point.
Time is relative, so it doesn't matter. Time flies when you're having fun, and time
So
drags when you're working.
in the first second, it could fall about 10 feet. In the second second, it would fall a total of 30.
Oh man, I was pretty close. It's slightly more than a second. Yeah, a
Okay,
little bit more
cool.
than a second.
Now, Ava, not being a chemist and has not studied gravity, doesn't know that, but she knows that it didn't fall very far.
Yeah.
And she says, there's an illusion covering the top of this. We could dispel it, or I could simply lay down and stick my head through it and see what I see on the other side. But I am worried that, one, there's going to be some sort of magical trap. So I will need, and she looks to Oleg, you to make sure that nothing forces me into that pit. Yes?
Now, Well, I think I can make you more resistant to magical spells.
I simply meant hold my legs.
Well, I could also just dispel, see if it helps.
I mean, if you would prefer to do that, but either
I
way,
don't-
someone's going to have to look into that pit.
Alright. I will, hold you.
So I'm gonna literally get down on the ground on my belly, and then just kind of dip my scoot forward, and then dip my face through the illusion to see what I see.
Okay.
Oh
So-
my god.
It's a strange, slightly disorienting feeling because you move your face closer to this image of a river, but that stays the same perspective.
Mhm.
So it looks like you're the same distance from it. And you reach the level of the floor of this chamber and push your face through the illusory image. As you do so, the stink of stagnant air grows stronger and stronger, at odds with the tranquil scene you saw a moment ago. You feel a warm, buzzing sensation as you touch and then break through the magical surface of the illusion. As your eyes break through, you see a square pit 35 feet across, filled with several layers of humanoid remains in various states of decay. Some seem almost intact, some with spongy, decomposing flesh barely clinging to their bones, and some seem as though they might have lost their flesh many years before.
Is there anything magical in the pit?
Um. I think not.
Okay.
New zombies.
But how would they get out?
True.
I guess we could give them a rope. Zombies can climb a rope. So yeah, I think I just pull my face back up and it's kind of wrinkle my nose and shake my head as I push myself back up to my feet. And I say, well, beyond the illusion there's a pit. How far down did you say it was? 15, 10?
So, yeah, once you got a look through, it's around 20 feet.
It's about 20 feet deep. Full of dead bodies, basically.
Oh.
They must have thought that it was water, jumped in to investigate, and fallen and had no way out. Perhaps the gargoyles threw them in there once they had died. I don't know.
Maybe we could put coins in the slots. Maybe that will do something.
Well, it sounds like a place that we probably don't want to explore, does it?
I didn't see anything magical in the pit, so I doubt there's anything of use for us in there.
Is it literally there's no doors or anything like that?
Not that I could see. Well, Altuk, if you want to put coins into the slots, just remember, she points to the north, copper, silver, gold, platinum.
Do I have platinum? Does anyone have platinum?
I used to.
I think we should maybe have the coins to put in those things.
I feel like that would have disarmed the gargoyles, and now they're dead.
Disarmed the 4-armed gargoyles.
Sneezing.
So we only had to fight that bite attack.
Yep.
So
Aldrich, you've got copper, gold, and platinum.
Is platinum PP?
yes.
The most valuable currency.
I know, right? Oh, I appear to have some.
Currency, PP. Oh my god.
Between us, we definitely have at least one of each of those types of coins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'll put a copper in this one.
With a
that'd be-
satisfying, like, you can hear the coin like rolling down a little pathway for it. And then there's a little like metal clink as you hear it like drop into a area that there's other coins kept.
Why am I imagining like a little ding at the end? Well,
I'm also imagining, you know, like those piggy banks. They're not piggy banks, but like personal banks. Where you put a thing in and it like rolls down like a really elaborate path.
Yeah.
I love those things. I still
Me
to this
too.
day.
That's what I'm picturing.
well, I suppose, and I will go to the gold one because gold is the only currency I have.
Haters gonna hate carrying around the copper.
And I'm also poor in comparison to everyone else, probably, except Aldrich, maybe.
That's because Aldrich left all of his money on a magnet.
Well, and I'm also only counting fluid.
Oh yeah,
cash,
shit.
right? And I will drop a gold coin into this one.
I was thinking I can't see a reason why I wouldn't have gold, and then obviously that's the reason why I don't have gold, because I don't care about anything, so...
So Olog, same thing as with Ava. You hear a coin like making a surprisingly satisfying journey down a couple of like pathways that are carved in this pedestal on the inside, and then there's a chink as it lands in a pool of other coins.
You know, it has a certain rhythm to it, and I drop another coin to hear it again.
Yeah, it's one of those like real world things that is inherently musical.
Fascinating. Well, do we have silver and platinum?
Yeah.
Which one was the platinum one again, sorry?
The one in the west.
So how are we gonna plinky plonky platinum?
Yeah, there's kind of those satisfying as it like rolls and then hits a side and then runs out of momentum and then starts rolling the other way, zigzagging its way down. With the right kind of ears, the world is constantly in harmony.
And then you said Aldrich didn't have any silver, so I'll put a silver down the one that I'm next to now. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It was very, very satisfying.
I was expecting some dramatic music and the chest to appear.
Well, I assume that this simply disarms the gargoyles from waking up, but instead we turn them to dust, so...
I'm just glad nothing bad happened.
Same, actually. Well...
And I drop another coin in just to hear it again.
Yeah. And you know, with your musical mind, you know, it's a sound that you've learned now. You know, you're starting to kind of build a melody out of it. It's like what's that stomp?
Oh my god.
You're like, yeah, that's really something. That
Well, I'm going
I've
to
got
actually
like a
try
Nine Inch
that.
Nails song stuck in my head. I can't remember what it's called. Mr. Self-Destruct by Nine Inch Nails. That's what I've got in my head.
Right. I'm sure I had some kind of like lute-like instrument, but I can't find it on this giant equipment list right now. So I pull it out and I start like, you know, playing and trying to figure out how to use the melody.
Yeah, you're gonna jam along to the coin journey. Yeah, go for it, dude. Give us a performance check.
This would probably be with expertise because thingy. So
Okay.
plus 4 to
Yeah,
that.
sure.
24.
24. So you guys have just witnessed like and like Snow, I'm going to ask you what sort of thing you make out of this, but you're witnessing like somebody that's got a mind that's really, really well attuned to some particular creative process. You're seeing like a creative master at work. He's just like distracted by this kind of otherwise mundane sound and finding music in it, and also managing to like complement it somehow with his lute. What sort of thing do you make out of this?
I think it starts out like, you know, just a few clangs. And then it drops into like the heaviest metal possible in a medieval instrument. Which is not even metal technically.
While Olag is playing, I would like to tie my rope around one of these pedestals
Okay.
and descend into the pit and start collecting some remains.
Okay.
I don't
In
want to
that
touch the floor of
case-
it.
Ava, here is what you see. Oh wait, hold on. I've got to be careful not to. Okay.
Oh.
And then.
Oh, there's a thing down here. Good thing I'm on a rope.
I'm on the rope.
So as you get deeper, essentially the angles into this room that you can see widen. You're now able to see like all around the room.
Oh, I see.
As you're descending, you get a quick glance before anything happens. To
I
the
think
north,
but I don't want to like be free hanging into this room. Once I realize that it gets wider, I'm gonna stop climbing.
okay, so that will be 10 feet. Your halfway point before you get the view. So you're now 10 feet into the pit, which is 10 feet above the bottom.
Yep.
So a torch protrudes from the stone-carved face of a bearded devil to the north, the only source of light in this pit. A section of the south wall is taken up by an enormous skull, which bears a malicious grin of jagged, razor-sharp teeth. And as you noticed, in the corner of the rancid pit stands a creature, its sinuous muscles not covered by flesh, its ribcage entirely exposed and visible. Within the creature's open stomach cavity, held firmly in place by huge blood-red intestines that wrap around it like snakes, you see a fusion of skull and iron in the shape of an octagon.
Skull key!
Oh.
The creature it notices you and begins to turn in your direction.
I want to climb out of the pit.
Okay, so it starts like with a crunching and squelching of flesh and bone beneath this large creature's feet. It starts to move towards you, but you quickly climb your way back up the rope before it can do whatever it had in mind to do to you.
Ava comes up, her face is like pale a little bit and her eyes are wide and she's like, there's a fucking monstrosity in the pit.
How appropriate is it that I'm playing like something right now that's probably really suspenseful at that moment?
Oh, well, let's not go down there then.
Problem.
Oh,
Embedded in the creature's gut, there is a skull key shaped like an octagon.
no. Oh.
We have all had a rest.
That's
We
true.
have.
Well. Are you suggesting we go down the pit and retrieve
Yes.
the key right now?
We can, or we can wait. All I know is that it's there, and we likely need it.
Well, I'm mostly for action, so I say let's do it.
Helby, my suggestion would be tie off a rope on your end as well.
Okay.
That way we can have both of us climbing down at once. How is Vossi with ropes?
She's not good. I will leave her here.
Well, I can, we could tie a rope around her and I could just let her
I mean,
down.
I could probably carry her down, or you could, Olag.
I could probably actually with my strength at the moment.
Oh, that's true. You are quite strong. You're stronger than I am.
What is the name of the entity that occupies your body with you?
My one?
Yes.
He is Kubazan.
Well, I will. Oh my god! I just realized I have 6, like bundles of 50-foot rope.
That's a lot of rope.
That's a lot of rope, yeah.
There's a lot of rope. Well, Aldrich, would you like a rope of your own?
I think maybe I have some, but I'm not sure.
Eldrick checks his pack. You got a dungeon here. You got a hempen rope. Yeah, you got some
Yeah.
rope.
It's black rope, though, obviously.
Okay.
Changing that in your character sheet to hempen rope of darkness.
Everyone tie off your ropes.
Bossy, come here.
Well. Okay, tying everything. I think I will, light a lantern.
Okay.
Just, take it with me.
Sure. So let's talk mechanics for a moment. As I know we're all itching, dying to do. This thing is alerted and will likely attack while you're still on ropes. So I think essentially I'm going to move you to, once you tell me you're making the climb, I'm going to move you to the other map, and you guys will start from 20 feet up, and we'll roll initiative and get into it.
That makes sense to me.
Unless you have a climb speed, then just with the rope you move at half your speed, I think.
Yeah, so we
that'll,
could get 15 feet down, most of us. Helby, I think 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or you can drop.
And take some damage, yeah.
That okay with everybody?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just like thinking if I should just armor if I
No.
get this up, but let's just not.
I mean, you can do
Dude,
it at the top of the
always-
round.
Yeah.
You should always armor if I get this up.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you convinced me. May I armor if I get this up before we start climbing?
Yes. Any prep? Like Ava's told you, there's a nasty down there. So any prep you want to do?
Ooh, you know
Feel good.
what? Yeah. I want to cast Spirit Guardians like right now.
All right. Cool.
Can I? This might be disrespectful.
I'm already into it.
Can I call you a numpty bud?
To Ava's zomboys. But my hide in plain sight means I can use naturally occurring materials to create camouflage.
Yes.
Can I
They're-
use some zombie flesh to disguise?
You're gonna Walking Dead this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Disguised as a zombie. Yes, absolutely. Good grief. So
Tell me it's not disrespectful. They're there to be used.
Awesome. Cool. I'll do that
how
then.
big was the creature you saw?
Easily as large as the gargoyles we just faced.
Oh no, I can't use it.
No?
Hmm?
Once camouflaged in this way, you have to try and hide by pressing yourself up against a solid surface, such as a tree or a wall.
Oh, so you'd have to do that while you were in
Once
the
I was
pit.
down there,
You
yeah.
can do it while you're down there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we ready?
I am anyway.
Am I... Okay, so I am technically at level 9 on my character sheet, but enough XP for level 10. Do I use the amount of spell slots that I have for level 10?
The
Or let's not
level up.
complicate. You know what? Let's not complicate things. Let's just use level 9 everywhere.
I was gonna say if you can track it, then you can. All right, here goes.
Where we rolled initiative.
See, shit.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're waiting to get on the map properly. Oh, let me get my thing back up.
Because I was going to do something cool.
There will be time for cool things in a moment.
There we go.
Wow, he's
Okay,
really...
let's go.
Can I be cool?
We're rolling initiative, so.
So, this the boy that you actually. I've got a handout. Hold on.
Can I be cool before initiative?
You can be cool anytime you want, mate.
You are
You can be
cool
cool
anytime.
all day.
Can I armor Vagathis and then jump down the hole? And then cast Celestial Radiance. Not cast Celestial Radiance, use Celestial Radiance, where I sprout the golden wings.
I mean, hey, we have 2 1s on the initiative.
Oh wow! Look at these initiative rolls, except for Halby.
That is a... Yeah. Native ally.
Okay, Helbury, you are climbing down a rope. You're currently 20 feet up it. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I think because I'm carrying Vossi as well, I am going to continue climbing down, but I'm going to take the dodge action,
Okay.
and that'll be it for now.
So your speed's 25, so you can climb 10.
Okay.
Do you have some bonus action thing that helps with that lets you dash?
You think that's just rogues? Unless she gets something, I guess, like that, I guess.
Do you have
Oh,
fleet of
hang
foot
on.
or something?
Fleet of foot, yeah.
Oh, you do have something that lets you dash.
Do.
Oh, that's fancy.
Thank you, Derek. Okay.
Galaxy brain over here, don't you worry
Galaxy brain. So I can use my action to dodge, and then I can use my bonus to dash. Yeah.
Yeah, just shimmy in a way that only a gnome can.
I love a gnome shimmy. Cool, I'll do that then.
So that will get you and Vossi to the bottom of the pit.
Awesome.
And you're dodging, so anything
Yeah.
that attacks you does so with disadvantage.
I have a question. How tall is that boy?
10 feet cube. He's a 10-foot cube.
He is in the radius of my spell.
Yeah, okay.
Make
So
that
start of his
wisdom
turn.
save.
Wisdom save. I got an 8.
All right. He takes 19 radiant damage.
Okay, certainly does. Well, Helby, claws coming your way. This thing, and every step that it takes, every move that it makes,
I'll be
it's crunching and squishing on these half-rotten humanoid figures below it.
Awesome.
14
Misses.
will be a disadvantage. 16
16 hits.
for 35.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then it puts its arms aside to the sides, with like a sickening crunch of bone and like a sound like a rope being stretched from its like sinewy flesh, and it eerily silently like opens its jaws wide, and this like purplish gas spreads out through its mouth, comes out of its nose, and also spreads like from between its exposed ribs, forming a 20-foot radius from itself, which I think probably reaches all of you
Yep.
where you
Yep.
currently are. So everybody,
so.
please make a con save, and please make it a good one.
Am I not still at the top?
You are, but you're still within range of a 20-foot radius.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
Wow,
Very
that is
good.
a
Yours.
terrifying effect.
Right, can I use my inspiration as well?
You don't have any. If there's any in the group that
What?
can share with Aldrich, then you could.
You don't have any, sorry.
It wouldn't help you on this roll anyway. You got a 17 either way, Aldrich.
Do I have inspiration for creating a piece and wasting gold on it?
Hell yes, you do.
Alright.
So sorry, who used AV used inspiration?
Yeah.
Helby, you got a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Aldrich, you're a 17. So I've got some damage to roll. So those that failed, that's Helby and Aldrich, take 48 necrotic damage.
Okay, Helby
Um,
is down.
24 for Aldrich and for Ava and Olog.
Oh wait, I still have one temp HP.
Does that hit Vossi as well, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
oh, I didn't do a con save for
save
her.
for Vossi.
Oh, she makes it.
Nice. All right. So she takes 24.
20. 24, okay.
All right. Vossi's turn.
Hello, sorry.
Oh, I needed to do your damage for you, Aldrich. Oh, the Aldrich is down as well, actually. Unless you have anything that resists necrotic. I think Aldrich's down.
I think I have half damage to necrotic. I think because I'm an ASMR.
Okay.
I think if you can double check that on my character sheet, though, I think
Resistance
there's a thing.
to radiant. Oof. I don't know where I'd find that.
You have
Celestial
resistance to
You
necrotic
do,
damage
you do.
and
Yeah,
radiant.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good memory. Okay, so you take 24. That's important because you would have been down without that Eldrig, so you withstand it. Even in your weakened HP max reduced state, you're still up. Vossi.
Okay. She's gonna do her usual. She's gonna run to here, and it's undead. I'm assuming
No.
it's not. Okay. She's gonna bite it.
Oh no.
Miss.
A miss.
Yeah. Is it for her?
Ava.
Let me do a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna bonus action healing word Helby.
Okay.
Just to get you up.
Nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So you get 7 HP.
Cool.
From here, can I see it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna sacred flame it. I was gonna toll the dead, but I don't know how it works with necrotic. So I'm gonna sacred flame it. So I need a dex saving throw, please.
10.
Insufficient. Take 13 radiant damage, please. Oh, also, I took damage. I need to make a Constitution saving throw to make sure I maintain my Spirit Guardians. I do.
Okay.
I'm right now like, why did we go down here?
Eldrig. Big Philly style, what's it going to be?
Yo.
I don't respond to Eldrig, I only respond to Big Philly style, actually. Here's my proper name.
So can I jump down the hole and wings? Because I can wings.
Totally, yeah.
I think it's an action, and it just does a thing.
I'm pretty sure it's an action.
Radiant Soul?
Maybe.
No. The other Radiant Soul, you can use your action, so I think that's it. Use your action to unleash the divine energy within yourself, causing your eyes to glimmer and 2 luminous incorporeal wings to sprout from your butthole. Transformation lasts for 1 minute. You have a flying speed of 30 feet.
He's like a little helicopter being held up by his butt.
Once again, Eldric's like climbing down a rope, and then he's like, wait a minute, I can fly. I keep forgetting that. But it did take your action.
Yeah, so I want to like fly 30 feet back, and then if anyone's on the floor, I would like to use my bonus action
Roll
to
20,
use
please.
dice.
Okay, yeah, you have a pool of 10 currently, I think, because that refreshes on a long rest. 10 d6s.
Can I heal?
Sorry? It's an action. That's an action, I think.
It's a bonus action to heal a Celestial Warlock.
Healing Hands. Is there a different healing? Healing Light?
It's like
Healing
Celestial
Light.
Light or something.
Healing Light's a bonus action. There you go. I was looking at the other one. So how many d6s? Helby's pretty badly wounded. Vossi's wounded. Which one, Phil, and how many d6s? Dead. Phil, hello?
Did Phoebe style disconnect?
He keeps muting and unmuting, so I think he might be having issues.
Yeah, it sounded like he cut off in the middle of a sentence.
Maybe let's crack on
He's
and
just
we'll...
written in the chat, I do a heal bonus action.
I just need to know who and how many dice. I guess it's probably LB.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Right. Okay. So I asked before I got, I think, disconnected. Was can I heal multiple people with the d6s that I can use?
Just one creature.
Is anyone on the floor?
Yeah,
Helby technically
Helby
is.
is prone, yeah, but Helby's really low on health. Vossi's also slightly wounded.
She was just unconscious, and then I cast a spell to bring her back up.
Does anyone look bloodied?
Help you.
Helby and Vossi.
Okay, so I'll use.
And
I'm
you,
gonna use-
technically.
No?
I'm alright.
Oh, and Aldrich, yeah.
Yeah, you're on 16, Eldrick.
I'm alright, man. I'm fine. I'm gonna use 3d6 on Helby, please.
3d6. Okay, here we go.
Thank
So
you.
10 HP for Helby. So yeah, we see Eldrick sprouting his wings. His eyes begin to glow. He drift down to the bottom of the pit and heal Helby on the way.
Can I be 30 feet back at the top of the chamber?
You don't need to descend to do this. So, because your range is 60 feet on that. So to see Helby, you can see it. Yeah, you can see it from the top. So you can be like in the middle and up 30 feet.
Yeah, but I want to be in the chamber, so I could come down into the pit, and then at the ceiling of the pit, I could sprout wings and heal and move back.
Okay.
So that I'm moving away from the monster.
Okay, so I'm going to put you in the far corner away from it and 20 feet up, top of the pit. Cool. Oh, look, your turn.
Okay, how many feet above the monster am I?
20.
Alright. I mean, half speed.
Well, technically 10, because he's 10 feet tall.
Yeah, you're 20 from the floor of the pit. Yeah.
And what I'm
Have we
thinking...
got
Okay,
really-
here's what I want to do, alright? I want to drop on its stupid hedge and grapple it. Is what I want to do.
Yeah, totally. You can do that.
Okay.
He needs an
I
Australian
love
accent
your
now.
grapple bard. It's so good.
Yeah, grapple bard is the best. Okay, now if I use 5 feet to move down, and then could I land on it without taking damage, grapple it, and like try and, well, I still need to get to the ground somehow.
Yeah, you can kind of grab it. I'm picturing some kind of pro wrestling move where they like jump off the corner and like grab them on the way down, and yeah, you can like land on him and grab him and use him to break your fall.
Okay, I want to do that.
Totally, some kind of flying suplex.
I will, you know what? I will use inspiration on this.
Okay.
31. Let's go.
Nice.
I can't beat that. 21. 10 off.
Alright. Now, how much movement did that use? Did that use any movement?
They use 10 movement.
Okay, because I would also like, if I still have movement, to just, like, move it away from Helby.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I would like to move it
To which direction?
in this
East
direction.
or that way? Okay.
And then I will just turn to Helby and just be like, "You better survive, or there will be no more spaghetti."
Oh no.
Vossi, I think Vossi also reacts to the word spaghetti.
And I will give you
just
bardic
throws me a really
inspiration.
evil look as if to say you better fucking survive.
And I will give you bardic inspiration.
Thank you. I'll use it this time.
Yep.
I'm going to put a little plus on your token. That's what that means, Helby.
Okay.
I guess we got to call it a day there.
Yeah.
Bottom of the round, so we will cliffhanger this fight with people thinking about missing out on spaghetti, I guess. And pick
Mom
up,
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
As
Thank
always.
you so much, Derek.
You, actually. My pleasure.
It's a pleasure, as always. My goodness.
No, thank you.
Derek, are you going to be streaming in 2 days, perhaps?
I think so. I don't know. Probably, maybe. Who knows? I'll roll a dice on Sunday.
Why roll a dice? Flip a coin, you little wimp.
Wow.
What are you thinking?
No, actually, if I need to do a
doing
50-50, because I'm a D&D, well, forever DM, I roll a
D2.
D6. Or a D2, yeah, because I'm digital only.
Mm-hmm.
This is the greatest shout out of all time. I don't know. Follow me if you want. I might stream, I might not. Cheers. Thumbs up. Namaste. May the sun always light your path.
You finished Pathologic 2,
Praise the
right?
sun.
So what's the next thing? Do you know?
Pathologic 1. I don't think I'm going to stream it though. I'm obsessed with Pathologic at the moment, like the world and the story, and particularly the characters. So I've been playing a lot of that off stream. I finished it last night in the wee hours. So I'm super excited about trying the Changeling playthrough next, but Prob's off stream, so
Disappointed. I really want to
we'll
see
see.
that, but that's okay.
It's
'Cause-
pretty slow. I was thinking like Pathologic 2's slow to stream, Pathologic 1 even more so. So I just be like
Understand. You,
glued to
you
the
would
screen.
never get through it if you just streamed it.
Yeah,
So it's
is-
fine.
yeah.
I'm just disappointed.
I'll gush about it afterwards.
Please do. I want to hear everything.
Yeah, that's me.
You know, you know what, Philly style. How you
Hello,
doing?
it's me, Philly style. I'm good. I'm just I'm going to be playing guitar. I'm going to be painting models. I've been painting some Plague Demons of Nurgle. And I bought a keyboard for my birthday present off my girlfriend's mum. So I'm going to be learning keyboard within the next couple of weeks.
Nice.
Which is going to be good.
That is cool.
So not sponsored by them, but definitely if you're interested in learning a musical instrument, there's an app called Musician. And I would highly recommend it because I'm really enjoying it. So that, I'm thinking about streaming it. We'll have to see how it goes, because it might be emulating it on BlueStacks or something like that and then streaming it that way. But you know, painting models, doing music, doing good. So yeah, there you go.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna set it up. So Phil, you know, I appreciated that you went through the trouble of still playing with us despite not being home. And you know who else I
man.
appreciate? Jelly.
Stay.
Also Stay,
Jelly
but
appreciation.
Jelly appreciation. Let's do it. Woo! Yeah.
Thank
Finally.
you, guys.
Hey, Stainy.
Hi.
Hi. Would you like to tell us?
Appreciation. sorry.
Would you like to tell us what you're going to be doing later and what you do during the week, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. So, hi, I'm Astainy. I have my own Twitch channel over at twitch.tv/Astainy. I'm going to be doing more Subnautica today. I've also been streaming Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I do art streams every week. I've been doing modded Stardew, which has been really fun. And in a week from today, I am going to be doing a birthday stream. And everybody here is going to join me on my channel. If you all want to co-stream it, I don't care, so go for it. But we're going to be over on my channel playing Betrayal Baldur's Gate, because that seems thematically appropriate. And Betrayal's one of my favorite games.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream basically all Friday, starting at like noon. So I'm gonna have to make sure I'm awake for that. But Jelly's gonna join me for We Were Here,
Mhm.
which I'm excited for.
Me
And
too.
then we're gonna do some Betrayal Baldur's Gate. We're gonna do some like Scribblio or Drawful or that sort of stuff. Probably some Monster Prom. And then probably close it out with Twitch things. So it'll be fun. Come join me and celebrate my birthday with me.
Yay!
So that's me.
Yay! All right. Ah, man. I have to say today's session really felt like I was first of all, it felt like I was going to die when I triggered the gargoyles, and now I feel like I'm going to die because I'm grappling a stupidly menacing giant thing. But well, if you would
Just
like
pin
to
it to
see
the
where
ground.
this
It'll be fine.
yeah, sure.
Just
But if you
remember
would like to see
Speedo
where this goes, and if Olog perhaps survives, I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe. That's a big maybe. And then we will be back here in 2 weeks, because of course, birthday Stainy stream is going to be next time. If
Yeah.
you would like to see other stuff that I do, then, well, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It's still kind of unsure what I'm going to be doing. I am leaning towards mini painting right now. But mini painting usually happens on a Wednesday. Couldn't make it this week because headaches, unfortunately. So that's why, yeah, could be good. Anyway, that is it pretty much. If you would like to hear more of my voice, then the best place to know when things are happening is the Discord. You can check either below the stream or in chat right now. I think who I want to raid is Biz. I don't think I ever raided Biz. But he is
Well, he's
currently...
not been streaming lately, but he's
Yeah.
back with it.
Yeah. Oh, oh, he just switched games. He is playing Watch Dogs Legion, sorry. So, if you would like to say hi to him, please do. Let's copy the message I just put in chat. And, well, let's go say hi. Have an awesome day, everyone. Or whatever time appropriate to your time zone it is right now. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.
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 Bye, 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 bye.